Hi, it's Anita from Scrappy Happy Mommy, and today I'm back with another Wildcard 2 video for you. Today I'm going to be cutting out card number 18 in the Wildcard 2, and this card is the pencil card found on page 39 of the manual. I cut the card, the envelope, and all of the main layers out at 5 inches using 12 by 12 cardstock and the Fit to Paid feature. And the phrase I cut at 3.5 inches. So I'm going to show you how to put this card together. So my envelope cuts out the envelope, and using the envelope shift it also cuts out this little tiny tab and also a jagged edge. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the envelope together, and I'm going to put the first little triangle on the top. Now, I'm not 100% sure of where you're supposed to put the jagged edge part. I'm thinking that you do put it on the bottom, and yes, it does fit, so on the bottom right there. But I really like the look of when you close the envelope, having that actually at the top. So that is where I'm going to put mine. I guess it doesn't really matter. You can use your creativity however you choose. So I'm going to go ahead and just adhere that to the top of the envelope, and there it is. So the envelope itself. Now for the card itself, of course, again 5 inches, and you will have one side that has no marks on it, and then of course a few little grooves, so where you're going to put all of the spindles. So the first thing we're going to add is the top of this doodle. I guess you would say a doodle or a squiggle. And this goes right on the top of the card, and all you have to do is add the glue to the bottom, because the actual tops of these are going to hang from the top of the card. So you're only adding glue to the bottom, and there is what it will look like when it's done. So you see how the tops hang off. And additionally, after that is done, it also cuts out 5 lines. So it's supposed to look like a sheet of paper. I'm just going to go ahead and adhere these down. And these do not hang off the edge. They line up and go straight across. This is going to be the time-consuming part. But they're so small that can't use my ATG gun with it. And there are lines on the card to show you where to put all of the 5 lines. Okay. Now in the manual, this is shown from a brown color, but I chose to use a dark blue. We all know that lined paper usually has a lighter blue, but I wanted to pick up the darker shade in my pattern paper, and I used a lighter yellow. Could have used an ivory or any other color for that matter for the card base. So there's my card base itself. Now, using the pencil and the pencil shift feature, you're going to get parts of the pencil. And I cut my pencil itself out of a silver cardstock. And that will go like that. And then I'm going to add my first layer. And I cut this out of a yellow cardstock, and this goes there, and it will line up with the grooves on the bottom. And then the layer shift cuts out the eraser part of the pencil. And there it is. And I'm going to, I mean, you could put it down the right way, but I'm going to pop up this pencil with some pop dimensional tape. Just to give it a little dimension on the card. Good thing about wild card is you really can use your imagination and how to embellish it and make it your own. I admit when I make all of these cards on my own, I usually don't use the phrases. Sometimes I use stamp sets. So there is the card front itself. Now for the inside sentiment, I used the just a note, of course. I did not use the phrase shift or the phrase layer, and I cut this out at 3.5 inches, and that will still leave me some room on the bottom. If you wanted to go smaller, you could do that too for your sentiment. So again, very, very quick, very, very simple. Card number 18, the pencil card, and there it is, my envelope and my card itself. Thanks for watching.